I think I need to try it in a more friendly environment. This is too small for a T-Rex. Bon dia, I'm Giuseppe Bautista and welcome back to my show. I hope everybody is okay at home and safe, and if you're out, please be careful, wear a mask all the time and try to keep a social distance. When this video is up, I will be going every day by train to my new work here in Tokyo, so I have to be careful every day. I don't know why I waited so much to make this video, maybe because I feel a bit shy about it or I wasn't motivated enough. But here we are. Today I'm gonna share with you some of my tips and ideas on how to take self-portraits at home, even in a small place like mine. I know all foreigners living here in Japan will understand that feeling. Using remote control has been with us for ages, and most of digital cameras today have ad hoc applications to use with your smartphone as a remote control. So today I'm gonna use my Fuji X Pro 2 with the smartphone remote control application. So before I start taking those self-portraits, let me explain you how to use the remote control application. So we are already inside the smartphone application for the Fujifilm, and as you can see you have here shutter speed, we have now at 80, aperture on 3.2, so I can show you that clicking on anywhere of the screen you can get it sharp image. So now we have it on focus, ISO, we have it on 800. I think it's quite good for this max shot. Film simulation you can choose. If you're shooting on RAW, this won't really matter afterwards, but if you want to take up how it might look like, you can change here to any kind of film in black and white. Usually I stay on the vivid because that's how I edit my pictures. Then white balance, we have it on color temperature. It looks awful, I think, so we leave it on auto. And flash, if you have a flash incorporated, it's on, but I don't have any. And the key of today's shooting is the self timer, so you can have 2 seconds or 10 seconds. Usually I use the 10 seconds so I have time to really prepare for the shot. We're not taking a self-portrait, so we don't really need the self-timer. So let's just take one shot of this mag to show you how it works. Done. And now we are set for the self-portrait photo shooting, so let's do this. So first idea I had was playing with the depth of field effect and try to create sense of dimension even in a small place like this room. So also I was hungry, so I ordered a pizza and tried to make a few shots on my bed, but ended up using another perspective, using my small table, my sofa, and another pizza that also I ate. So here's the shot. After 2 pizzas I need to take a nap, so the next look I'm doing is the lazy Sunday look. So for this one I'm gonna use an aperture of from 5 to 8 or 9, so I get a less shallow depth of field and I got things more in focus, so it looks a little bit more flat, as we're also shooting from quite a dangerous position. As you can see I have my tripod here, so be careful because the last thing you want is for the camera to fall. So make sure that you have one of the legs in front to make a balance and then the other 2 on the back, so there's less chance that your camera will fall on your face. Next trick, let's gonna get creative. Search for a dark spot on your room like me, then you have like black curtains or like black sheets or any black fabric that you can use as a background, And there's two other things that we're gonna need for the next shot. One's a flashlight that you can use, the one on your smartphone, and the other one is the shiny part of a CD. This one's tricky because you're gonna have to do it in the dark, and then you're gonna have to use the flashlight to flash the CD and then make that light bounce back to your face, creating the rainbow effect, and everything's gone in the dark, so you're gonna need both hands to hold the flashlight, the CD, and then you're gonna have to stay still, decide for the pose, make sure where the light flashes back on your face, then press the shutter on your smartphone and hold that position for 10 seconds, making sure that the light is flashing on your face. And the only way to know is afterwards checking every picture. So take like 10 shots, and then after those 10 shots, check on your smartphone the results. And once you're finished with the rainbow effect, you can just leave your set as it is and take some shots on black and white to make it a little bit moody, changing your film simulation to black and white, and then get some of those serious looking photographer portraits that we all photographers have on our profile, and I'm quite sure any photographer in the world has one. 100%. I had one I took like 3 years ago, and I'm gonna take another one now because I need to change my profile picture. I spent so much time doing the rainbow effect that I didn't notice it was already 9 p.m. when I finished. So today it's day 2, and after that I did another shot that it was light trails. It's almost impossible to take a self-portrait because you need to take a long exposure, a shutter release. I used one I had from Fujifilm for the X Pro 2. Just pressed hold and then the shutter is open as long as it keeps hold. Then when you want finished, just release it and you got your shot. But because of that and trying to do the light trails, you're gonna be moving and it's gonna be all blurry. You can get some cool effects, but it's not as much as a sharp self-portrait with light trails that I wanted to do. But let me show you what the results are. Also, one quick shot I did this morning was the desk shot. So I placed my camera in one corner of the desk and then took my notebook, pen, and faked that I was doing some work. And finally, the last idea of self-portrait at home is to clone yourself. So I just set up a board game here and I'm gonna play against myself. So I'm taking this, the last, because it's the one that it's gonna take more time in post-production, but it's not that complicated, but still, maybe I'll talk about post-edition in another video. So for now, let's do the last shot. And that's all my tips and ideas for self-portraits at home. I hope you enjoyed watching this video until the end and got some ideas for your self-portraits. So let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite, and if you have some ideas or anything you would like to try or make me try here at home, just let me know. Thanks for watching until the end. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done it yet, ring the bell so you get notifications when my next video is up, which I don't really know when it will be because I need to figure out how to manage my time now that I started to work again, but hopefully it will be soon, and see you in the next video. Fins aviat! Today I'm gonna share with you some of my tips and ideas on how to tell. Most of digital cameras today have what? So for this I'm gonna use my Fuji. So for this I'm gonna use my using remote controller. So we have the shutters. And now we are ready to start the self-portrait. And now we are set for the self-portrait. Show. Okay. First idea I have. So let's do this.